Abdul Carter. All right, 6'3", 250 pounds, out of Penn State. Very productive guy. 12 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 68 tackles. He's a monster,
He looks the part. He's got the size. He's got the frame. Explosion off the edge, Juan. He sees something, he goes. He gets off the ball very quick. He's a high IQ football player. He's got good bend and good length. The hands are good. I think he's raw in a lot of aspects. He's destructive on stunts. When they play games up front, guys, he's everywhere. He's like, oh my God, it's like a missile shot out of a cannon. And he's got some rare versatility. He's got the Micah Parsons thing going on where he was off-ball linebacker.
He's double sticks.
Yeah, now he's being an edge rusher, playing some linebacker, dropping back, could be a quarterback spy. And I will say this. There are things that I don't like that I haven't seen anyone else talk about. And granted, I'm not always listening to every podcast in the world about him. But I was like, I want to just see if anyone has this. So I'm like, right? Because sometimes I checked and I was like, maybe I'm off my rocker. He's on the ground a lot. He gets just punked at times. And I think that comes from the bend not being perfect and like he's off balance. But there's times where it's like he went on the stunt and just crashed into an alignment and like KO'd himself. And I was like, I've never seen that from like a guy I consider a blue chip guy. Like you didn't see that with Myles Garrett. You didn't see that with Aiden Hutchinson. You didn't see that with Trayvon Walker.
That's my expectation. That's a blue chipper to me.
Yeah. Shut up. Go to work. I will say this. I want to see more power in his game, and I will say this: the injuries concern me, and he's not that great of a run defender. And I it's hard for me to feel like he's at the tier. Again, he's a blue chip for this draft. In other drafts, he's not a blue chip guy when it comes to rushing off the edge. That's my thing, and I do think he's a little bit overhyped.
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah,
I like how you worded
He's not
that.
Myles Garrett. He's not Von Miller. He's not Aiden Hutchinson. He's not Trayvon Walker. He's not. I don't think he's Kayvon Thibodeau coming out.
He's a little
coming out. Coming out. I'm not saying the player they are today, but coming out.
He's a little too aggressive for me. Like as far as like his gap discipline.
One thing we'll say: first year as an edge, cut him a little slack. That is true. He's raw. He's raw.
Yeah, he's super raw. I wish he can set the edge a little bit better for how, athletic he is.
He's not strong.
He's pretty fluid in coverage.
Yeah.
He shows that off-ball linebacker ability.
Did you think his play strength could be better?
Yes. I think a lot of stuff about him it can be better,
Well, it's part of the projection, though.
Yeah, it's part of the projection. And one thing that I did love about him is the ability to ice games. He had some games where he put him on ice, like he got the strip sack fumble and ended it. Okay, I really like his effort. That doesn't show for a lot of edge guys usually, and a guy his stature. Sometimes they don't give 100% effort all the time. I call it the Max Crosby trait. And his pass rush moves are just not the best, but at least
there's at least a foundation to work off of.
He has one. He has one elite one that is very deadly, and it's his spin move. I think that's his go-to. The athleticism is amazing. The get off, like you said, the strength is lacking, and he's definitely not a Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa type prospect. But he is the best that I have seen in this draft, and this is after me seeing other two positions, which most likely Abdul Carter is going to be the top number one pick when it's all said and done. I think a lot of people are putting their money on that if it's not going to be Cam Ward. So non-quarterback, he's going to be number one.
Who's your player comp?
Our player comp was Diet Micah Parsons. And I want to emphasize the Diet Micah Parsons.
I went with Hassan Reddick. I think a guy who at Temple played a lot of different positions. Pass rusher, middle linebacker, off-ball linebacker. And to me, I don't think he's going to be Micah when he comes into the NFL. I don't think that. I have a hard time thinking he's going to just come out and just light the world on fire. Like, he can have a good rookie year, but Micah was how special one as a rookie.
Very special.
Yeah, he could be good.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to light the world on fire.
So, as you guys know, our grading system, we brought a new one in. For the edges, we have athleticism, size, frame, bendability, run defense, hand usage, twitch, disruption, which I like to call the Max Crosby trait,
I
versatility,
thought that was motor.
power, production, health. We don't have motor on here.
I'm just busting your balls.
I was about to say. I was like, did I miss one? Okay, so for Abdul Carter for Max, he has an 86.5. He's a top 5 overall pick for him. Just to show you guys how our grading system works. It's not perfect, but it's something that
You don't have him as a 90? What?
Exactly.
F you, internet.
But yeah, I have him as an 83. Like I like to tell Max this as well. To me, the closest thing to 100 is prospects that I remember seeing and holding them to that standard. So like to me, a 95 or like a 94, you want to get a high grade, that's Myles Garrett. That's Nick Bosa. Those are the guys I think of. And
We've never used a system before.
No, but I'm saying if we had to grade them though.
I mean, I feel like coming out of college, it's going to be hard to get to 100.
Oh yeah. I don't think.
I think like high 80s is blue chip almost for college kids. Like the rare prospects are like 90s.
Yeah. Those are blue chippers.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Right. On best fit, I put any for Abdul Carter.
Who doesn't? Eagles.
That'll be
Tank.
That'll be ridiculous.
I know. It's
big dreams, everything ain't what it seems. Glittering gold both ways. Not on my team. This organic, we don't buy